Welcome to another exciting edition of P&B Sports Show, where we bring you the latest and biggest stories making waves in the world of sport. And maybe on Sunday, 2025 National Volleyball League kick off in the weekend at National Stadium Abuja with top teams across the country battling for supremacy. Meanwhile, in Europe, Alonso Real Madrid extended their unbeaten run, easing past Espanyol 2-0 as they continue to assert their dominance in La Liga. Joining me today to break down all the top stories is our Lagos-based sport analyst, Wisdom Chimoba. Grab your teacup because P&B Sport start now. We're live here at Moshood Abela Stadium, right here in Abuja, to cover the 2025 Volleyball National League.
Well, it's going to pan for 12 days, and for the male teams, we have 12 teams on ground who are going to slug it out, and it's expected to be action-packed. It's expected to have a lot of competitions, and we'll have a lot of victories and a lot of losses as well.
The fans can't wait for this game to start. Okay, I'm with Derinde Are, international retired referee. Sir, this is 2025 season, and it's about to start today, which is 20th of September, and it will run through to 2nd of October. Can you just give us an insight how this, how the organization and how you guys put all this through that is materializing today?
First of all, I want to thank the Controller General of Customs that has deemed it fit to sponsor the second edition of this Nigerian Premier League Volleyball Championship. The first edition was last year. It's also sponsoring this year. This is the second edition. So I want to give thanks to him. Also, members of the LMC, League Management Committee, they have been working around the clock to see to the full commencement of this championship. You can see now that we are trying to put the court in place so that everything will be in place to ensure that the first matches take place in earnest.
Okay, sir. The last time I know volleyball championship was held here, it was I think 2 months ago. The African volleyball championship that Custom I think actually also hosted here in Abuja. But we have two teams that still did not make it out. They did not really come out of the. But what do you have to? Is it because of our league that is not up to start? I don't know, but I just want to give us an insight. Is it our league? Because I don't know why our team did not. Two of our teams that participated in that competition did not do well.
Well, as far as that aspect is concerned, you can see that the trend of volleyball now is ongoing. It is in a very good process. It is rising day in, day out. Usually, we don't normally have this type of teams participating, but you can see now that the level now is now growing gradually, especially with the coming in of the CG of Custom that is helping to help the game of volleyball to grow. I can assure you that this development will maintain the tempo so that we'll be able to rub shoulders with other African countries as far as volleyball is concerned. Okay. It is a process that is ongoing.
Okay, quickly, sir, the election. What do you have to say about the election? I think they are supposed to, this period. Just tell us. I don't know. Let me not say anything out of, let me not put the word in your mouth. Just tell us about the election.
I'm not contesting. So on the aspect of election, I cannot say anything in that regard.
Okay, fine.
Is to make sure I appoint referees for this. I'm the chief referee for this championship. We call it in volleyball. We call it a referee's coach.
Okay.
I'm the one that will be appointing referees that will be officiating the matches. That is my own. Schedule of work.
Talking about the referees, I thank God you are a retired international referee. How many of our referees have officiated internationally?
For now in the country, we have 5 international badge referees. We have Sheba Jefferson, she's a lady. We have Manir Mohammed. We have George Usoro. we have Mohammed, and we have Gold, Dapa. These are the 5 international referees that we have currently in this country.
Okay, finally, before I let you go, sir, the tournament will start today and we'll have 12 days of actions back to back. What are we expecting?
We are expecting the best of volleyball, I can assure you that.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
So we are here with Mrs. Sheba Jefferson, the first female international referee in Nigeria. So how is it? How will you rate the atmosphere here so far?
So far so good. We thank God that everything is going to take shape very soon and the matches will soon start. And we have our technical meeting this morning, but the coaches, referees and the players, everybody is ready for the championship.
Okay, so we've seen that there are different teams here, and we hear that we have like 12 male teams. What should we expect from this league in 2025?
We are expecting a good explosive, because I think we are going to experience some good young players that they are going to play for this championship, and I know they are going to excel.
Okay, so talking about the technical side, how has it been preparing for this? Because some will say that it's not easy to prepare for this. So what has been the steps that the Federation has taken to prepare for this magnitude of a league?
Honestly, I want to give kudos to the Federation, because it's not easy to organize such competition. And I want to give kudos to the Controller General of Custom for sponsorship. It's not easy. If you look at it, all the technical officials, all hands were on deck to make sure that this championship will be a successful one.
Okay, so we hear that the election is on the way for the Federation, and it's like everybody is drawing their body away from this question, but we believe we are going to answer this. So what do you think about the election and the preparation? Because I heard somebody call you electorate before we came here.
No, the electorate is because I was the chairman electorate for Cycling Federation, but for this one I am neutral. Okay. Thank you so much, Mrs. Sheba Jefferson, the first female international referee in Nigeria. You are welcome.
Thank you. Okay, so we are with Coach Oladapo K.A., the head coach of the CNS Spiker, the Navy female volleyball team. How is the atmosphere here?
It's very, very nice. Beautiful.
Okay. So you are about to play your first game. How prepared is your team, and what should we expect from the team?
Well, the team is prepared, and I believe my opponents too are prepared. But I just want the fans to know that the CNS team are going to give them the best. As we are prepared, I know God is backing us up.
Okay. So which player should we look out for, and what should be the expectation of this game, score-wise?
Almost all my players are to be looked out for. Almost all of them, because they are all prepared. Their mindset is ready. And I want you to know that their expectation should be high. We will deliver for them.
Okay. Thank you so much, Coach, and good luck. We are here with Coach Okafor, the head coach of the Anambra Queens. Coach, how are you doing?
Thank you. I'm very much okay.
Okay. So how do you rate the atmosphere in the first day of the 2025 Volleyball National Premier League?
Yes, I can tell you that the atmosphere is very conducive for all the teams that came to this competition. Very conducive.
Okay, so I've seen some of your players. I've seen them previously in other tournaments like the National Sports Festival, and it seems like you've gathered the best of the best on your team. What should we expect from your team?
Yes, as you can see, we gathered 50% of the new players to this competition. We are very much prepared to slot it out with all the teams we can meet in this competition. Yes.
Okay. So being a seasoned coach, what advice do you want if you are with your players right now? What advice are you going to give to your players moving forward in this league?
Yeah, my advice to them that when they enter inside the court, they will be focused. There will be agility, movable. They will defend and attack so that they will move forward and make whatever they think they can make inside the court. They will be focused. They will not lose focus. That's the advice I will give them.
Okay. So, which players do you think that we should look out for? Because I've seen a lot of players and I'm confused because you have the best of the best, like I earlier said.
There are a lot of them. Most of them have. This is not their first time of attending the competition like this. We have someone like Joy, someone like Choma, someone like Akugo, and many others. There are many. I cannot be calling all of them. All of them are good to be executed in whatever they want to do in this competition.
Yeah. Okay. For your first game, what should we expect? Should we expect a win, and with how many points?
I can tell you that we got prepared, as I said earlier, and by special grace of God, I expect that we will win. But if we didn't win, I will also thank God that we did not win. But what my expectation in this first game is to win to my opponents.
Okay. Thank you so much, Coach Okafo, and good luck. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, so we are with Ezechukwu Chinelu, the captain of Anambra Queens. How are you doing?
I'm fine. Good evening.
Okay, so we spoke to your coach, and your coach had a lot of good things to say about the team. What should we expect from your team here today?
I just want to tell you to expect a positive result from us. It has not been easy, but together we can do it. And I believe in my girls, I believe we can do it.
So how has the preparation been? You know, from camp and traveling here. I know that from Anambra, the distance from Anambra to Abuja is extremely far. So how has the preparation been for the team, and how is the chemistry of the team right now?
The preparation has been, like I said before, it has been tough. From training, waking up early in the morning, go to training 3 times in a day just to keep fit, and coming from Anambra down to Abuja because of this tournament, it really means we really need to play this game because of the love of volleyball. It has not been easy for us, but I know hopefully we can do it together.
Okay, so when you came in, your teammates were like capo. So it's like your teammates, they love you a lot. But how do you explain the relationship with your teammates, and how does it balance out on the court?
As a leader, you have to be friendly. You have to accommodate everybody, irrespective of tribe or religion or status or differences. You have to carry everybody along just to achieve one aim, which is to win and to progress of the game. So with that togetherness, we can do it.
Okay, thank you so much, Capo. Thank you. Okay, so I'm with Unwangu Chioma. I hope I pronounced that right. One of the tallest players on the Anambra Queens team. How are you doing, Chioma?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, so you have a lot of good players and exceptional players, including yourself. What should the expectation be from the team?
Expect the best.
Okay. What about the preparations? How has it been? We've heard from your captain on the preparation, but we also want to get your view on the preparation for this.
Yeah, the preparation has been good. We've been consistent with training, so expect the best from us.
I saw you at the National Sports Festival, and you seemed to be exceptional. Are you still going to translate that energy to the league?
Definitely, yes.
Okay, thank you so much, Chioma, and good luck. Okay. So as an ex-national player that is based in France, what have you seen outside the country that you want to bring to the league?
The thing is that what is happening in the world of volleyball outside Nigeria, Nigeria has the potentials. We have everything to take us to where volleyball is in the world. But the thing is, these experts, we have to come back home and give a helping hand. So the volleyball, what is happening now in the world is kind of, volleyball has really gone far. So the thing now, what is happening now in Nigeria is we just have to come home, give a helping hand to the federation and see how we can move volleyball to another level.
Okay, so when you come in as a technical director, like you said, it seems like you expect to bring more to the table. But looking at our national team and looking at the amount of teams that we have in the league, do you think that more can be done? Like we bringing in more teams into the league and bringing international players into our own local league?
First of all, that on the national team. The last time we had a medal was 2003 during the All-African Games held here in Abuja in this same hall. But the thing is that we have to keep training, keep moving volleyball forward. Our coaches, our referees and players, we have to get used to what's happening in the world of volleyball, modern volleyball. We're in 2025 and unfortunately we'll still do some things that are not of 2025 years back. So the thing now is that we have to see how we can bring the expertise, the experience, and everything that's happening in the world of volleyball outside the country. We've got good players, we've got coaches, we've got players, and how do we put everything together? How do they get exposed to modern volleyball? So that is what we are trying to see, how we can help the Nigerian Volleyball Federation in terms of national teams. We're talking of indoor volleyball, we're talking of beach volleyball, and all these things, men and women, junior categories, senior categories. So all these things, we need exposure. We need what is being practiced in terms of modern volleyball in the world. So that is what we are trying to help the federation. We know they're doing a very good job once again, but I think we need to come in and give a helping hand.
Okay, so being an ex-national player and an international coach, what advice do you have for the players that are going to be playing in the National Premier Volleyball League?
It comes in terms of training, technical abilities and those stuff. They need to train. They are training actually, but the thing that the coaches need as well to bring in modern techniques as well. Probably that is where we are coming as well, to give the coaches, look, this is what you have to do to make sure the players, they improve very well. They are doing a very good job, the coaches. But that is once again having an international coach, a former national team player who is based abroad. This is what we want to offer to the national team, to the coaches as well. Give a helping hand, coaching courses, seminars, clinics, so they will get exposed to modern volleyball. By that, they will now train the players to what is happening, what is done in the world of volleyball. The same thing applies to the referees. I need to talk about that as well, because fine, we have the referees as well, but referees as well, they have to see what is happening in other countries. We don't have to stay at home and probably once or twice or 3 times or 4 times when we have competition, that's when you see them. But the thing that they have to probably go outside as well, see what's happening, observe other referees abroad, what is happening. So they have chances as well to improve, like the coaches and the players. So all these things collectively is what we're trying to see, how we can bring these things to the federation. Of course, we are here, we've played for the national teams, both junior and senior, and we've seen what is happening abroad. So now the thing is, how do we bring this thing to Nigeria? And that is why I'm contesting for this technical rep, so as to bring all these things that's happening all over the world back to Nigeria.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Idosa. So it's an honor to have you. Thank you so much, and good luck. Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome back. It's TP&B Sport right here in Abuja. And of course, Wisdom, great to have you on the show.
Yeah, indeed. Yes, Mr. A very, very exciting morning to be here. And I'm excited indeed.
I know why you're excited, but I will not go there. Don't worry. Someone will handle that aspect. I will not go there. I know why you're expecting. But let's dive into the conversation, Wisdom. We have Alonso taking over the helm of affairs, the helm of affairs at Madrid, and he's doing so well. Unbeaten since he came in, he has won 5 out of 5 La Liga games, and it looks like Hansi Flick has a whole lot to do this season.
Yeah, talking about Real Madrid, you know, uh, I think it's impressive to see what Xavi is doing, but I'm sure there are a lot of people out there that will tell you, come on, I mean, you wouldn't necessarily, yeah. Madrid has to win games. Madrid has to deliver. But then I think, kudos has to go to Xabi Alonso, especially because you look at this Real Madrid side. Last season they struggled, especially defensively. And this season, yeah, not as if it's not as if completely, all of the issues have been sorted. But at the same time, you see how there's been this swagger about Real Madrid and the way they go about their business this season, especially in front of goal. But I have to be honest, at the start of the season, I had my doubts about Real Madrid, especially when they struggled to score goals. Their first game of the season, it was a 1-0 victory over Osasuna, and I was like, okay, all right, let's say the season is just starting, they would probably score goals. And eventually, against Oviedo, they won 3-0. But then their next, two, in fact, their next four games, Real Madrid only managed to score two goals in each game. Talking about defeating Mallorca 2-1, Real Sociedad 2-1, Marseille 2-1, and then on Saturday against Espanyol 2-0. So I think for Xabi, it has been a very good job so far, ensuring that the team has been picking up the points when needed. That is the stuff of champions. No matter how you get the results, just make sure you pick up all 3 points. But then I'm sure there's a lot of Madrid fan base that will probably be looking at that Madrid backline and be saying, I think we should try to close it up. But if you watch Real Madrid games, there's I'm sure that's probably part of the reasons why a lot of Madrid fans are very confident this season in what Xabi will do. Now, when you watch Real Madrid games, it's not as if the team is clueless. No, the team knows what they want to do. You look at Mbappe, running riots on defense. You look at, in fact, you look at the 18-year-old youngster they brought in, Facundo Mastuanoto. That boy is an absolute brilliance. He's a genius. And then you look at Rodrigo, Vinicius, there's Valverde. Everyone is just doing what they need to do. Real Madrid going forward in attack, they are a beast completely, but the problem is converting their chances. But really, it's impressive to see what Xabi is doing, and I am very confident that it's probably going to go all the way. Like you rightly said, Hansi Flick has got a lot of work to do this season because I don't think Xabi and Real Madrid have any plans to slow down this season. They might not score as much as 1 million goals in a game. But one thing is certain, from what we've seen so far, Real Madrid would grind out the result no matter how hard it might look.
Okay, you said it all. But talking about Mbappe, because you just called Mbappe into your conversation right now, one would say Mbappe is becoming what we okay. The reason why they signed him down to Real Madrid, I think, is doing that right now. No matter what, just score the goal. Anyhow you want to score it, it doesn't matter. Just score. And the goals has been coming this season. What do you? I don't. I just want to share more light on Mbappe.
Well, he is the star man. He is the one that is meant to put the ball in the back of the net. But this season, he has been on a completely different wavelength. And I think, in fact, it all started towards the tail end of last season when Mbappe was finally getting his strides. And a lot of people were like, okay, I think looks like Mbappe is eventually going to come good. But then this season, he's had a very good start. 6 matches, scored 7 goals with 1 assist. That is a brilliant way to kick off the season. And it looks like, Xabi has said it that he's building the team around Kylian Mbappe. And you listen to a lot of press conferences about Xabi, and then you see him making reference to Mbappe a lot. And, Mbappe just trying to be modest when he's asked about it. You say, oh, come on, it's a team sport and everything. But then, of course, you know that the team is being built around Kylian Mbappe. And so far, so good. He has been really stepping up. He has been delivering when needed. Almost probably 50% of Madrid's goals this season have all come from the boots of Kylian Mbappe. So yeah, it is. It's very crucial, to be honest, to what Xavi is going to try to achieve. And you look at the fluidity of Xabi Alonso when it comes to switching and changing things. I mean, Xabi has used them as much as 5 different formations this season. He has played with the back three. He has played 4-4-2. He has played 4-3-3. He has played 4-2-3-1. I mean, so everything he's doing, he has tried to suit it. He has tried to, make it suit Kylian Mbappe rather, and Mbappe for one has been delivering. And I mean, I've just been wondering to myself ever since the season started: Kylian Mbappe, Harry Kane, Erling Haaland. I mean,
all on fire.
Who's going to outscore who this season? Because you look at Harry Kane as well; he's also not slowing down in the German Bundesliga,
despite the age.
So I'm telling you, this is almost like his peak for him at the stage. But then for Kylian Mbappe, of course, we all know Kylian Mbappe is quality. We know when you hear Kylian Mbappe, defenders have to shiver. And as much as a lot of people did not really want to acknowledge Mbappe had a very good season last season in Madrid, I have to let you know that Mbappe had a brilliant season. For someone to play 48 matches last season, and then in 48 matches you were able to score 38 goals. I mean, that is crazy, and with 4 assists. So I mean, now this season is just brought in the same momentum. So I think Real Madrid, they would be very happy. Everyone is happy, and for Xabi, he just hopes that Kylian Mbappe continues his goal scoring streak.
Okay, let's bring there's this conversation around the first season when they brought in Kylian Mbappe that Vinicius Junior, there will not be a blend. They cannot blend between Vinicius Junior and also Mbappe. But I think this season we've seen a different team entirely. Rather, unlike what we've seen with what they call with Ancelotti. Yes, we've seen a different blend of team. We could see that Vinicius can actually play with Mbappe together, and we could see the blend. We could see the force. We could see that they are formidable. But can you share some light on that? I just want to know your opinion on that. What do you think Alonso have brought to the table that makes these guys to gel together so good?
Well, I think again, credit has to go to Alonso for being smart and his man management skill. I mean, of course, we all know that Vinicius is someone that is very egoistic, and there's always a lot of noise and buzz around Vinicius Junior. But I think ever since he came in, there's been we've not heard any of such news and noise and a lot of especially negative news about Vinicius. But Xabi, one thing he has done this season is the fluidity. I mean, at the start of the season, it was Kylian Mbappe and Vinicius Junior that started almost all the games, and a lot of people were beginning to question Xabi, saying, "What about Rodrigo? Is he not gonna play? When is he gonna, make appearances and all of those things?" And eventually, he said Rodrigo would play. And now you look at it, Rodrigo is the one getting the chances, and Vinicius is on the bench. I mean, and when Vinicius comes in, Vinicius, definitely has an impact in the game, and then he gives Xavi something to think about. Who do I start next, Vinicius or Rodrigo? So I think first of all, for Vinicius Junior, he understands this season Xabi Alonso is definitely one person that would probably not try to massage your ego so much, so you have to give your all. So I think one thing for Xabi this season, he has made it clear to the team that you have to fight for your spot. And the fluidity in his formation this season. I mean, yesterday on Saturday they played with the 4-4-2. They played with the 4-4-2 in the Champions League. In the Champions League against Marseille, I think they came into that game with the 4-3-3. So I mean, he rotates and changes the squad based on the opposition and based on what he wants to achieve in the game. And first of all, the formation would determine who would start, and the opposition would determine who would start. And up front, I mean, they've got a lot of talent. There's Mastuanoto, the youngster. There's also Goncalo Garcia, the young boy from the academy, and then there's Hendrik, who I don't think has had anything to do this season. And then you talk about the three main guys, Vinicius, Mbappe, and Rodrigo. So you look at the flurry of attack that Real Madrid has. We're talking about loads of talent. So I think the players, first of all, they understand that for you to be in the lineup, you have to prove that you really want it. And I think so far the forward line has been doing that, especially for Vinicius. But kudos has to go to Xabi for doing a great job in managing the ego of everybody. I mean, in Real Madrid, you want to start games. Vinicius knows that he has been the star man, but Xabi has made it clear that this season Mbappe would be my star man. But Vinicius, so far, I think I love the attitude I've seen from him. He has put in the grind, even when he's on the bench. Whenever he comes in from the bench, you see him trying to impact games, and I think that is one of the ways to prove to the manager that, hey, it looks like you're making a mistake leaving me out, from the starting lineup. But then let's just wait to see how it pans out. And I mean, everybody's gonna have a good time this season. Talking about the players, there's the Champions League, there's the league games, there's the cup games. So I think everybody will have their run out eventually. But Vinicius, of course, we know him, his quality, it would come good. I mean, 6 games already this season, 2 goals, 2 assists. The numbers will get better eventually.
Okay, as we wrap up in 1 minute, I know, in fact, we've run out of time. In 1 minute, the principal thing, I just want you to just tell me something, because is it a sign that someone already knew that he has won the Ballon d'Or? Because if Paris Saint-Germain will fix their game for today, it means that they are not going to attend that occasion. And there's a conversation around that. Ousmane Dembele should be the Ballon d'Or winner. And of course, we have another story again that is breaking in that Yamal already, I think, have how many family members that are coming in for the award. In 60 seconds, please, as we wrap up. What is that a sign? Is that a sign that someone already has won the Ballon d'Or and he knows?
Well, I mean, this has to be one of the craziest Ballon d'Ors. I mean, the host of the Ballon d'Ors, talking about France. France are the host. I mean, L'Equipe, they are the host. So a lot of people felt like, apart from feeling, we knew what Dembele achieved this season, and you would expect the Ballon d'Or to be placed on his lap. But I guess that's probably not the case. And the new norms is, when you know you are not going to win the award, there's no need attending, so you don't waste your time. That was not the way it was before. Before, whether you're going to win or not, you just be there to show your support. But I guess a lot of things have been going on behind the scene that clubs are now boycotting the award. So I think they should just scrap it, because in my own opinion, now this is not trying to be sentimental, but this is just me talking reasonably, I think that the Ballon d'Or has lost its value. I mean, even players are resenting the awards. Clubs are resenting the awards. Now, a whole PSG that, I mean, about 4 or 5 of their players were in the nominees list, and everyone felt like, oh, Dembele has to win it. They are the host. I mean, this is going to happen in Paris, where they are, and they are not going to attend. It says a lot about the things going on behind the scene, and how much the value of this award has dropped. But I mean, I have to just wrap it up here, because if we begin to go into details of the Ballon d'Or,
it's going to stretch.
Yeah,
all right, the principality of sport. In fact, that is what I like calling him. I like calling him the principality of sport, but it's the principal thing. Wisdom Chimoba, I want to thank you very much indeed for coming up and to analyze sport with us this morning. Thank you so much, Wisdom.
It was a great pleasure. Thank you so much.
And I hope we're going to see you tomorrow.
Oh, most definitely.
All right, that is our show this morning. I'm Eva Sunday, and for me and the entire team right here in Abuja, I say goodbye.